This cup of bourbon and a little bit more for the pot. Can't beat that. Then we're all set. We should add some salt and continue combining this until it is well mixed. The name bourbon comes from Bourbon County, Kentucky, and it's made from fermented grain. Now, if you're really a bourbon enthusiast, you should visit Bardstown, Kentucky. It's a small town of 7,000, but it's the home of 4 bourbon distilleries, including Jim Beam that we use today. It's thought that Bardstown inspired Stephen Foster, who often visited there, and that's where he wrote that well-known song, My Old Kentucky Home. Now, serve this hot over warm or cooled pudding. I just had some of this over the weekend, over the praline ice cream. Sublime, sublime. Now here is the pudding. The texture's delightful. And even though it's humble, I still would recommend it for the most elegant dinner party. And this creamy, rich sauce, look at it, it's just terrific. It's good on ice cream or mince pie, and it reheats very well in the microwave. If it separates, just put it back together again with a spoon or a whisk. All the recipes we did today are traditional recipes, but each one has a little twist that makes it unique. The Owendaw spoon bread, a delightful bread, and it's a wonderful accompaniment to any meal. The unctuous sweet potato pie, I recommend it for Thanksgiving dinner or any other dinner. And the Science Hill biscuit pudding with hot bourbon sauce. Let me tell you, it doesn't get much better than this. Today we saw some extraordinarily fine examples of contemporary art by Black artists at Leah's restaurant. As a special treat, our antiques today are Black folk art. It's unique because they're hard to find and the prices are really rising. The artist was only limited by the vision of his world and centered around his everyday life. These deer rag dolls have been much loved. Notice the raccoon peeping out of this wood carving right here in the trunk of the tree. The walnut-headed figure of a cotton picker is from a series of figures, and they're very rare. This is a doorstop and, of course, a chocolate mold. And these bookends have absolutely exquisite faces. Our quilt today is a star quilt, and isn't it smashing? There are over 100 different star patterns, and this one we have is called the Lemoyne star. It is a star pieced with 8 diamond points in the star pattern. So, until next time, essen gut, eat good.
The recipes from today's program are in Marcia Adams' companion book, Heirloom Recipes, Today's Favorites and Tomorrow's Treasures, available by calling 1-800-235-3000. This beautiful book contains over 300 pages of heirloom recipes, collected from across the country. To order Marcia's book, call 1-800-235-3000, and please have your credit card ready when you call. A free copy of Marcia Adams' Heartland Journal newsletter will be included with the purchase of her book. A copy of today's program is available on home video for $25, which includes shipping and handling. Call 1-800-235-3000 for credit card orders, or send a check for $25 to the address on your screen. Be sure to include today's program number when ordering. A box set of all 26 programs in this series is available for $150. Call 1-800-235-3000 for credit card orders.
Marcia Adams Kitchen.